Ladies and gents, the crypto market, especially the meme market right now, is going absolutely insane, where I see on a daily basis kids posting their $10 investment that they've invested in this frog coin, and the $10 investment turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars. And honestly, a lot of us, including myself, we have FOMO. So I thought to myself, why don't I look into some of these meme coins, pick what I think are probably the best in the market right now, and then literally invest in the meme coins and see what happens. So in today's video, we're gonna do just that. But before we go and do that, ladies and gents, on a monthly basis, for me, is a way for me to say thank you to my subscribers. I pick you and I give one of you $100. I know it's not a ton of money, but it's just, it's just a way to say thank you. And the way that I pick these winners is the more engaging you are, the more love you show to the channel, the more I see your name on these comment sections on my videos, the more likely that I'll pick you. And let's go ahead and pick November's winner together. I honestly have already made up my mind looking through this comment section, and I do see Sitija Mormu. You have commented a lot, you've shown love to the channel. You are an MVP subscriber, so I'm gonna pick you as the winner for November. Our Sitija, congrats again. We'll go ahead and post some confirmation or receipts that I've sent the money over to her. And again, for you to enter next month's giveaway, literally just subscribe to the channel and comments, show support, like the videos, and I'll pick you. All right, the criteria that I wanted to meet for these coins was, first of all, I wanted to have two coins that had a huge upside potential. Something that was gonna 10x, 50x, or even a 100x for me, which would be awesome. I wanna be like one of these kids that puts in $10 and comes out with 100K profits. And the only way you could do that is to find some of these meme coins that have that really big upside potential. But also you have to realize that with a lot of these coins that have that huge upside potential, they're really, really risky, right? Where the developers get very easily rug pulled, pretty much taking all the profits, where you're left with nothing. So too risky, but potential for huge upside coins. I wanted to have one stable coin, one coin that's been in the market for quite some time, one coin that a lot of people have invested in, has a good market cap, something that I see maybe not doing a 10x, 50 or 100x, but possibly, doubling your money at 2x, 3x maybe. And then lastly, I wanted to invest in an altcoin. And the reason for that is because the Bitcoin bull market right now is coming to an end, which means that the altcoin season is about to begin. So we want to obviously invest in some altcoins prior to that season starting, so that hopefully we can win some money in there as well. And all these coins that I picked are on the Base blockchain. The Base blockchain is a blockchain created by Coinbase. It's a layer 2 Ethereum blockchain, and honestly, that is all that I can tell you. I'm not very well versed on crypto. And if you want to do a little bit more research, then obviously you can Google, ChatGPT, whatever is at your disposal for you to find out more about what these things mean. I, just like a lot of you, I'm not extremely versed on crypto, and I based my research just looking at countless of hours of YouTube videos of YouTubers, and the more influencers that I saw post about certain coin, the more amount of times that I saw somebody say a certain coin, that's how I based my analysis, my knowledge, thinking, okay, there's a lot of people talking about this, meaning that this might have a potential of doing well. So looking at a lot of videos, doing my own research, looking into these coins and kind of how they began, looking into X, formerly Twitter, seeing what people talk about, or saying about these coins, looking at different threads, Reddit threads and stuff like that. So that all kind of gathered me into this pool of 4 coins that I think have an upside of giving us some good return on our investments. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into my computer over here. A few things that you need is you need a wallet. You need a wallet. The wallet that I use is a Phantom wallet, and a lot of other traders use this as well, just because it's easier to use. To need a wallet, then you also need an exchange, where for that exchange, I use this website called Photon. So what you want to do is you want to go to phantom.app. Once you're on phantom.app, as I've already had the extension, you're gonna see add extension here instead of remove. You wanna add that extension, and then you wanna go to Photon, and I've already created my account, but you'll see a button that says add wallets, and then you go through that process, you add the wallet, and then here you see I've already added the Photon extension, and I have 7.5 Solana in my wallet. So you want to download Phantom, you want to purchase Solana on that Phantom wallet, because a lot of these meme coins that we buy, we're going to be able to buy it with the Solana coin. And then once you have Solana, you want to go ahead and add the Phantom extension to Photon, and then you want to transfer that Solana from Phantom 2Photon. And the way you do that is you go to my wallets, you add a wallet. I've already done that. I don't need to do it again. And then you transfer. There's a button that says deposit, and you deposit your Solana from Phantom to Photon. And once you do that, then you're ready to trade, my friends. All right, the first coin that I have on the list is Pepe Unchained. So the story behind this is Pepe was a prisoner chained to his old clunky layer 1 server room until, I don't know, but you can see here that they have pre-markets raised almost $60 million for this coin, right? Which gives me a lot of hope that this might do well once one of these exchanges picks this up. And then the second coin that I have is called Pipito. Pipito is also another frog meme coin that a lot of these influencers and YouTubers have talked about and say it has a really good potential for a lot of upside. This one, they've raised not that much, not as much as Pepe Unchained, but almost at $1.1 million. Pipito is the god of frogs. So hopefully let's see. All right, and the third one that I have is just Pepe itself. So there's Pepe Unchained, and there's also Pepito. Pepe is like the godfather of this whole frog meme chain. Pepe is like the Bitcoin of these meme coins. And Pepe has a market cap of about $8.2 billion. And this one's gonna be our stable one that we wanna invest in. So looking at the charts, I don't feel comfortable investing it, at this point. So I'm gonna let it drop at about $8 billion market cap, which is our next support, and then I'll feel more comfortable buying it there. Again, we buy all of these on the platform Photon. So let's go ahead and buy one. Just going to show you guys how this is done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase Pipito. Let's do a $500 buy. Let's do 2 Solanas. All right, we successfully bought 2 Solana's worth of Pepitos. All right, if we go to our holding, we'll see here that I've already filled 2 Solana's worth of Pepito, which that's about $500 worth of the Pepito coin. All right, the rest of them I'm gonna go ahead and buy at a level where I feel more comfortable, and that's for the meme coins. But for the altcoin that I felt more comfortable in, I bought Solana, and I have purchased almost $2,000 worth of Solana here at a price of, I think it was $233. So let's see how this performs in about a week. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the other 2 meme coins at a level where I feel more comfortable, and then I'll kind of combine them all together and a little video and show you guys how each performed in 1 week. So see you all in a week's of time. All right, it's been exactly 1 week. I promise I did not just change my shirt and act like it's been a week. It's actually been a week. So prior to us going into the account and seeing exactly how those coins performed, I want to say 2 things. Number 1, I want to let you know that this is not financial advice. I want you to not take anything that I'm saying to you lightly. Every penny, every cent of your money that you're investing in anything, meme coins, stocks, whatever that people tell you to invest in, make sure that you do your own due diligence and that you are certain that you want to go into that trade prior to you taking a trade. So don't just take people's words. Do your own research and make sure that you want to take that trade yourself before anyone else tells you to take it. So always ensure that you're treating your money with a lot of weight and you're respecting that money that you worked so hard to earn. The second thing that I want to mention is that this entire crypto industry, this whole space, it's very vulnerable to attacks. It's very vulnerable to data breaches, to people stealing wallets, and it could be information like your social security number, your addresses, your date of birth, any information that could identify you as a person that people can then go and steal your account information. Essentially all of the money that you have in those wallets or those accounts. So obviously whatever you do, make sure that you do it with care. And second of all, what you could do is you could protect yourself. A company reached out to me, they go by the name of Ifani. And what Ifani does is it's an add-on provider to your carrier, your cell phone carrier. So if you have T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, whoever your carrier is, you can add Ifani as an add-on service. And what Ifani does is it adds an 11 layer of protection, security protection to your phones. That way, anybody that tries to breach your data through your cell phone or through your carrier, they have to go through those 11 layers, which it becomes almost impossible. Nobody's able to get through those layers to get your data. So this is an awesome way for you to protect yourself. And also the other thing that's becoming very prominent in this whole space is this thing called a SIM swap attack. What exactly is that? So it literally means anybody can go into your cell phone carrier, into these brick and mortar stores like T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon, and they can impersonate you, the account holder. All I would need is just some basic information that people can gather on you, right, through these data breaches. Your date of birth, your name, your address, just anything to identify you as a person. And a lot of times what people do is they go into these stores, and if you've noticed, a lot of times at these stores, the demographic that works there, it's a younger crowd, a crowd that's not easily able to tell what's fraud, what is not fraud. All they want to do is they want to sell you a phone, they want to sell you a plan. They don't really care as much to identify you as a person a lot of times. So what happens is people go, they impersonate the account holder, they gain access to your account through these stores, and they open up a line under you. And that way they have access to your second form of authentication. You know that 6-digit number that you get when you want to reset a password on your bank account or your crypto wallets? Now they have access to that, and they can very easily change your password and then gain access to all of your funds. A lot of very high net worth individuals have been victims of this SIM swap attack. So again, think of Ifani as a company that focuses on protecting people from these SIM swap attacks, where someone can just take over your phone number to access your personal information. And what they do again is they provide you with a secure phone service with those 11 extra layers of protection to make it much harder or next to impossible for anyone to take control of your number. And Ifani has been kind enough to give me a discounted code that I can pass on to you all. All you have to do is type in my name, HARUN, as a promo code, and you should be able to get a discount. All the details for that is in the description down below. All right, so let's go ahead and go over into our screen and see exactly how my meme coins and portfolio performed over the past week. All right, so here are my holdings, right? As you can remember, I bought Brett, I bought Pepe, I bought Pepe Unchained, and Pepito. So overall, looks like I'm in the green for 3 of these coins, and then in the red for 1 of them, for Brett. It's so funny because Brett was the only one that I kind of on a hunch was like, I'm gonna buy Brett's because everyone keeps talking about Brett. Didn't really do much of my own research, but I think it's a safe coin, which is not performing too crazy for me right now. So if you click on Brett, I purchased it exactly a week ago, which from today's date would be November 28th. So I purchased a Scandal, and since then it's been rallying down, which we're about at a 8-9% loss on this one. But looks like it's hitting the lows, which this is a support line, and I see it potentially going back up to its next ceiling, right? So we're looking potentially at making about a 20% profit. At that point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my wins and then try to get back again on the next low. All right, let's go ahead and go into the next one. Pepe was doing awesome. At some point over the week, Pepe was actually up 25%. So November 28th, I bought it around right here, around this area, and at a point it was up almost 25% for me, and I could have sold it, but I didn't. For the sake of this video, I kind of wanted to keep all of them to see how they perform over the week, but obviously that's not what you want to do. You want to keep your eyes on these trades and make sure that you take your profits. Don't be greedy. Don't just, I mean, that's up to you, honestly. If you want to hold it for the next 10 years, thinking that it's going to do, 1,000x or 10,000x, I don't know, whatever your gut tells you or your research tells you, your analysis tells you, that's up to you. But I'm gonna take my profits and then hopefully buy back on the next lows. So purchase Pepe Unchained around this area, and it's been doing pretty well for us. So at some point on Pepe Unchained as well, I was up almost 20%, but currently up only 0.5%. And then Pepito, let's go ahead and take a look at this trade. November the 28th. Yeah, again, at some point my highest was around 15%, but currently we're trending downwards. So a lot of these, again, you want to keep your eyes on it and take your profits whenever you think it's going to hit the next highs or the next ceilings, and then you can buy back again in the next support lines, which right now it's looking like it's going to be in this area here. So overall, if we look into our holdings, right, so we're down 8.8% on Brett's, but then we're up 8.41 on Pepe. We're up 5.54 on Pepe Unchained. We're up 8.85 on the Pito, and then down 8.80 on Brett. So overall, we are still on the profit about 15%. So 15% of the $2,000 that I invested initially a week ago into these stocks into these meme coins that I haven't even touched, I'm up 15%. That's a $300 profit, which honestly, that's not bad at all, right? And I understood that this, there was a potential of this, plummeting down as well, but I researched enough and I knew that these were safe enough meme coins for me to do well on them. And yeah, doing $300 over a span of a week, it's not bad. But again, whatever your strategy is, if it's for you to hold for the next 5, 10 years, 1 year, or if you want to trade it, buy back again in the next support lines, that is all up to you. Have your own strategies in place. And again, do not invest into things because somebody on YouTube tells you to invest and because they made money. Because by the time you watch this video, the entire market could be completely different. So make sure that you do your own research and invest your money wisely. All right, guys, I hope you all learned something from this video. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.